Y'all didn't clap. Y'all don't get to eat. Well, this is Cooking with the Bishop. It's our final phase for this second edition of our new cookbook. You can find it online. It's going to be coming out. We got to get the name and the title, but we've been cooking all day. We have made my hot chili. We have made Caribbean chicken and rice. We've done the pig feet with sauerkraut, homemade chicken soup, mustard and turnip greens, candied sweet potatoes. What else? A whole lot of stuff. Anyway, we're going to go further tonight. A lot of people have not heard about smothered catfish. So I got my other assistant, my middle daughter, my youngest daughter, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
My youngest daughter, she's 100 years old, but she's going to start seasoning the fish. Brandy's going to season it with lemon pepper and base seasoning. And we're going to season it on both sides, and then we're going to flour it. The key thing in doing smothered catfish is that you flour it rather than to use meal. So you season your fish, in this case I'm using steaks, you season your fish on both sides and then lightly flour them, and we're going to put them in the deep fryer for about 10 minutes, and you'll see how we have already prepared the gravy to smother them in. It's a wonderful dish, breakfast, lunch, or dinner. You can serve it with potatoes. You can serve it with rice. I picked up this idea being in South Florida where they do it all the time with grouper or catfish. But you see how she's lightly seasoning it. We don't want it to be seasoned too much because you got seasoning already in the gravy. Lemon pepper tends to bring out the true essence of the fish, and so it's going to be good to you and good for you. Then we'll be able to, also people serve it with grits on the southeast part, like the shrimp and grits, they have fish and grits. So we're looking forward to a wonderful afternoon. Bon appetit. I'm going to show you some other surprise on the stove when we get over there. And that should be fine. And then what we do, we'll do it together. Just take the fish and like that, like so, both sides. Now send me some hearts or send me some questions. And those that are on YouTube, you can email us. Those that are live, you can pop a question up now and send it to us. We've already put the apple cobbler in the stove and the oven. It's working at a 350, and the heat is already there for the fish to be deep fried. Only take a minute or two, 5 minutes or so, and then we're going to put it in the gravy. Some people may not want to use regular white rice. Brown rice works just as well. Couscous works just as well. But there's a lot you can do with catfish because of its texture and flavor. This is farm-raised catfish. When I go fishing, it's called river catfish. But this is what we'll use for today. All right, coming over here. Thank you, Brandy. You can start stirring that gravy for me. I'm going to drop this in the hot fish fryer. And watch the surprise we get, how quick it's going to brown. Ooh-wee. I know some people looking, wish they could come over here at 4765 South Larry D. Trotter Drive. Somebody gonna say, is that a real address? Yeah. So you see, now it's in the hot oil. That oil is heated at 270. And because it's heated at 270, we don't want to overcook it. In the gravy, we took the oil from some chicken or fish and put it in the skillet. We added garlic and onion. We added gravy master and water to make this gravy nice and brown so that the fish can suck it up when we put it in. There's a surprise I want to show you. This is sausage. It's sausage and rice with peppers and wonderful cloves of garlic. And that's another quick meal. It's turkey sausage because I got Muslims in the house. Turkey sausage. But the cloves of garlic going to blend through the rice. And the only season we use there is Old Bay. Old Bay is so wonderful. You can use it with a lot of things. But you see it in the store. I don't just use it with gumbo or jambalaya, but on other dishes like we got here. Put a little more on there to kick it up. It's got a little kick to it, so be careful. And that's just about done. This is Cooking with the Bishop, and getting ready for a big birthday, number 60 and counting. Guess I've been 45 too long, so I'm owning up to 60. Doing well. Doesn't that look wonderful? Bon appetit. So we're going to wait for the fish to finish, and then take the fish out, let it drain a few minutes, and then we're going to smother it. It's one of those things that we kind of look at. You could use catfish, you could use perch, certainly you could use grouper and red snapper because they're just as coarse. Probably any kind of fish other than the ones that you think might lose their consistency in the gravy. But this will be catfish with brown gravy. And we're still working here. These little things are wonderful. I guess it's not a Friday night fish fry because all those fish would be fried in cornmeal. But this is for the smothered fish. Since I got a minute, let me show you what's happening with the chili. Chili's moving here, and that's ground turkey, chili beans, water, garlic, onion, chili powder, and a little cornmeal mixture at the end of it. But it's doing very well. I like it hot. Some people don't like it hot, but I like it hot. And what we did earlier will be in the cookbook is my award-winning, shall I say, let me get a spoon here, my award-winning homemade chicken soup. Especially if you got a cold, you want to have the essence of real carrots, corn, pinto beans, peas. You got a little green beans in there, whole potatoes. Oh, eat that with some cornbread or some crackers, you'll slap somebody. Thicken it up also with the cornmeal mixture. So that's going and going. They're waiting to eat it, so I got to move on. What we're going to do here is pull the fish out because it can continue cooking in the gravy as long as it's got a little brown on it. I don't know when we'll be back on with Cooking with the Bishop, but you can go to our YouTube channel and see some things that we have done or that we're going to do. And we're activating our page again. See there? Just a little bit more. Activating our page again on cookingwiththebishop.com. We're expecting the release of this new cookbook on Mother's Day weekend in Chicago and thereafter across the country where I may travel. Y'all that's looking in from Fresno and Sacramento, I'll be there this week. Fresno with Pastor Jason Spencer on Thursday night, and Sacramento with Pastor Jahan Harris for his anniversary on Friday night. And stay over for the homegoing of our son in the Lord, Mikael Borders. That's enough. All right. Brandy, I need tongues. I'm going to take the tongues and put them in here. And I'm draining as much of the grease as possible. And then we'll have smothered catfish. And again, you could lay it on pasta as well. You know, it's like one of those things you could lay on pasta as well. Monica is here and Tracy is here, and they don't eat nothing but fish. They don't like our pig feet and sauerkraut. They don't want no steak. So they're sitting here with their mouths open, thinking I'm going to give them a piece of smothered fish. But it ain't going to happen, is it, King? No. They didn't help do the dishes. They didn't have to do nothing else. Now they want to come eat. Y'all remember the story about the man that wanted to build nothing? 3 little pigs. So they won't get nothing to eat. Fish is for us who've worked hard. There you go. There we go. How's that looking, Ariel? Oh, he's another pescatarian. He will at least eat steak. So that's done. I'm going to just drown this in the gravy. Like so. Turn it over a couple of times. And let it smother or sit for about 10 minutes. And it'll be ready. a presentation. You can put a little parsley on top of it, a little rice underneath it. But it's a wonderful meal that you can do in less than 30 minutes. Smothered catfish on Cooking with the Bishop. Hope that you stay tuned and be blessed the next time we come on. But remember, if I lost everything but still had Jesus, I got enough to start all over again, because I still believe that's what's coming for you and me is better than what's been. Send me some hearts, send me some requests. Until next time, Bishop Larry D. Trotter and Brandy Trotter. God bless.